This video, I'm gonna go into great detail of how you can use the Fanttik T8 Apex jump starter to jumpstart the car and do pass-through charging to the MacBook and its charging characteristics. If the car won't start due to a dead battery, the Fanttik Apex may be able to help. It's a great device to keep in the trunk. Following the instruction in the back, connect the terminals black to black and red to red and power it on. It shows start here and the battery voltage 11 volts. And now ready to start the vehicle. Dropped 1%. It can be recharged in the car using the included charger. I recommend using the USB-C to USB-C cable to get the best results with 18 watts. And the same cable charges the MacBook Pro. Then it shows out. That's everything in the package. 18 watts car charger, dual port, power delivery and QC3, and a 65 watts charger, two cables, USB Type A to Type C and a USB-C cable, the main unit, and the alligator clamps. This is a quick overview of the unit. The instruction is printed in the back. A large on and off button, flashlight toggle, the 12-volt output to connect the alligator clamps, and on the other side we get the USB Type-C and USB Type-A port. Now I'm gonna dive into details of its charging and discharging. Now discharging, it is able to charge the iPhone and the MacBook Pro at the same time, 83%. The iPhone 11 is at 22%. I can also plug in a Type-C to the MacBook Pro. And it's also charging. There's an indicator here that says out. And when it's charging, the flashlight also works great. According to the Coconut battery app, it's charging at 44 watts. But keep in mind, we're charging two devices at the same time. And in terms of recharging, the Fanttik included a 65 watts charger. The specification is here. It should be able to charge the MacBook Pro as well. Let's see how fast it charges the battery pack. So, using a wall charger, $20 watts, 30 watts, and let's see if the phone stopped charging. It is still charging the phone at 25%, and I'm getting almost 70 watts. So it does support pass-through charging, which means it can be recharged and charged at the same time. Now let's check the 12-volt charger output by using a Fanttik battery pack. Enable the 12-volt output. I'll just plug in Type-C port, just like I'm in the car. Getting in and out, still working great. Output is 31 watts. It's also possible to charge it using this Type A to Type C, but the power output would be lower than using the Type C. It's maxed out at 18 watts QC3, so therefore I would highly recommend use the Type-C to charge this battery bank whenever possible. 18 watts, but it shows 19 because conversion loss, obviously. All right, and by switching to the Type-C to Type-C cable, you'll get the best results. So from a car charger, it's gonna be around 30 watts, around here, 30 watts. And of course, again, using the wall charger will give you the fastest charging result. When it's getting charged, the flashlight also works. The 12-volt plug is foolproof. It is impossible to reverse polarity. Only goes in one way. There's a force start feature. If the voltage is too low, below 8 volts, press the power button and the LED button at the same time for 3 seconds to force jump start. The Fanttik T8 jump starter. This version, it comes with a hard case and a charger. USB-A and USB-C cables. Actually, 2 chargers and a user manual.